Well, Shane Watson has the most talked about hamstring in the country at the moment, and it's still a wait-and-see situation if the all-rounder will be just that. Our Brisbane reporter Sean Lawson spoke exclusively with Watson ahead of Thursday's Ashes Test opener.
Yes, indeed. Shane joins us right now. And Shane, you've had a bit of a workout. And what's the latest on your famous hamstring?
Yeah, no, my hamstring's progressing well. It's been, well, so far I haven't had any hiccups along the way. It was only a pretty minor one in that last one day in India. So hopefully it continues to progress the way it is, and I'll be hopefully fit and firing for that first test.
So you've had a bit of a bat, but when does the arm go over and a bit of bowling?
Yeah, my bowling really just depends on how I continue to progress leading into the test match. So at the moment things have progressed well, but it's just trying to find the balance between pushing it to see exactly where it's at without pushing it over the edge, which might mean that I could miss as just a batsman alone. So if everything continues to go the way it is, then we potentially might look to bowl at the start of the next start of the week, leading into the first test. But it just depends on how it does progress.
I understand that Darren Lehmann and Michael Clarke may have had some input into the change in technique to stop those guys getting you out LBW.
They certainly had some really good input. I've been very lucky to have a lot of great people around me help me out through that period of time, and they can continue involvement of that as well. So, look, I know I'm very lucky to have a lot of great people helping me out.
Obviously, 2050s and converting only 300s, but the last one you did, 176, that would have made that one all the more special because of the amount of runs you got.
Yeah, there's no doubt that that's one thing that I haven't been able to do in Test cricket is be able to score big runs consistently and convert my good days into really good days. So, that really is something that's a burning ambition inside of me, is to be able to get to that stage where on a good day I can really make it a great day to be able to really set up the innings for the team. So that's really what's inside of me, that I want to get to that stage, and hopefully that can happen at the start throughout this summer.
Matthew Hayden said the other day that you and David Warner, basically whatever you two do, will go a long way towards determining whether Australia can win back the Ashes. Is it fair to say you two have a pact together, or an agreement that obviously try and achieve just that?
Well, look, I know us as a batting unit, whether it's Dave Warner or myself, whoever it is, we've got such an important role to be able to really set a great platform for the way our team performs. And we know as a team, if we're able to keep England out in the field and get their quick bowls and their bowlers bowling spell after spell, especially at the start of the series, and keep that going, keep putting that pressure on them, that's where we see that potentially could be our advantage. So, whether it's Dave or myself or Michael or Chris Rogers, whoever it is on their day, then we need to make sure we capitalise on it to really try and get us into a position where we can try and see what the English have got.
Okay, obviously there's so much banter about your relationship with Michael Clarke, and there was talk that you and he sat down in India and had it out there as two men. Is that fair to say?
No, not at all. It's more so just it's always a continuing evolvement of our relationship and us as a team moving forward. It's whether it's Michael, whether it's other people within the team. When you're in there trying to continue to get the best out of what we've got, it's a day to day. You're trying to continue to work on the dynamics around the team and also with your individual relationships within the team. And that's a beauty of being in a team sport, is how your personal skills and social skills are able to evolve because of the different personalities that you are around. So, look, Michael and we know exactly what we want to do. We're working very hard together to be able to continue to grow this group and get the best out of the talent that we've got around. And we've certainly got some pretty amazing talent around Australian cricket at the moment. And with Darren coming on board as well, it's certainly a great environment to be around. And we're all very excited about where we're moving.
So I've got to say one thing, that you can deliver unconditional love, and that's towards your son Will. Can you explain how he's changed your life both as a cricketer and as a person?
Yeah, look, it's certainly it's amazing when certain things come along in your life, how it really puts things into perspective. And Will came along into my life to really just put everything that was going on in and around my life in total perspective. For myself and my wife Lee, the most important thing for us is to be able to give Will the best opportunities in his life to hopefully live a very long and enjoyable and prosperous life.
Well said, Shane Watson. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure, thanks.